Hello everyone. So this is the third part of Unit 5 Rural Institution Planning and Development. Here, as I mentioned earlier, we will be discussed regarding the pre-independence model. The two models that we are going to discuss here are Gandhi Sevagram experiment and also the Sriniketan experiment of Tagore. So let's first discuss regarding the Gandhi Sevagram experiment. In April 1936, Gandhiji established his residence in the village of Shiagon, which he renamed as Sevagram, village of service. Sevagram is a place near Wardha, Maharashtra. Gandhi's concept of rural development was based on self-supporting, self-governing, self-reliant villages. His programs were based on the principle of truth and non-violence. Among his programs for rural development, the Sevagram project is one of the better known ones. The Sevagram project was based on the following objectives. The first objective is the service to the less privileged fellow man. Second, rebuilding the village and regenerating village resources for meeting village needs. Third, promoting village industries. And fourth, developing aspects of human life. In order to realize this scheme, he began to organize volunteers from all over India. One worker per village was selected and trained in spinning, health, education, and sanitation. After training, each worker went back to the village to impart training to other villagers. The other strategies of this project included production of essential goods consumed in the village, introduction of improved agricultural practices, and new varieties of crops, removal of untouchability, and raising the status of underprivileged. Let's discuss regarding the Sriniketan experiment of Tagore. Sriniketan project was implemented or founded in 1921 by Sri Ravindranath Tagore. He conducted the first of such experiment through Shantiniketan. Rabindranath Tagore was known worldwide for his contribution to literature, art, and culture, was equally interested in social reconstruction. He started the Sriniketan project in 1921. Tagore's contribution to all-round improvement of the villages covered by his experiment is commendable. Tagore's effort to help the rural masses has the following objectives: creating an interest in people to participate in their own development, helping the people to develop their own resources, developing leaders from the community to guide the people in their development process. Tagore based his mission on four principles: self-interest, self-respect, self-reliance, and joy in work. He carried out the programs through the Institute of Rural Reconstruction organized by him. The institute had four major departments: agriculture, village welfare, industries, 37, and education, each with its own program of work. The Department of Agriculture demonstrated improved methods of farming and introduced crops other than rice. The village welfare worked for the overall development of the village. It introduced the system of village level workers. The workers participated fully in the life of the village, identified the problems and areas of concern, and reported them to the department. The department in turn studied, analyzed, experimented, and came up with appropriate solutions. As a result of these experiments and studies, the village welfare department constituted a medical team to go around and meet the requirements of the villages, a training team to educate and develop youth leadership for the villagers, and a demonstration team to show the new methods of farming and handling of agricultural equipments, and also to guide the farmers in following new methods. It also organized scout groups, credit unions, and cooperative and paddy stores. The Department of Industries established technical training centers. It helped the self-employed artisans to meet the local requirements and offered vocational training to the youth. The Department of 38 Education introduced open-air education and linked up learning with work. It emphasized the dignity of labor. This project created people's awareness of their own rich culture and introduced new farm technologies incorporating the key instrument of development. It also created an infrastructure for development even if in the rudimentary form, and incorporated health, education, and technical inputs into the program, as Tagore's vision of rural development was not confined to agriculture alone. However, this project has had its setbacks too. The people who were accustomed to certain pace of life could not imbibe the new system, which expects faster result within a short span of time. Resources were a major constraint. Also, the men trained in rural industry in this project migrated to the towns instead of serving the local community. I hope the explanation regarding the Gandhi Sevagram experiment and Srinigetan experiment of Tagore were clear to all of you. Thank you for listening.